the difference between clear title and marketable title?
So clear title is when you're doing a search, we run a search back for residential back 42 years. And so we're checking every single transfer from the time that this new owner is going to own the house. So if you think of it as a link in a chain, so like every transfer is a different link in a chain, we're checking every single one to make sure that the legal documents have been done properly, that there was no fraud, everybody signed, all the errors, if there were errors, signed. They call these clouds. You know, if there was a break in the chain, if somebody didn't sign anything properly, those are clouds on the title. So clear title would be, we're going back to those breaks in the chain, those clouds, if something wasn't done right, and we're gonna go back and we're gonna fix it. So we're gonna go back and get a legal heir to sign a document, get a mortgage properly paid off, or at least the document saying that the lien was clear and that it was paid off. We're gonna find that lender, get that mortgage payoff, release, and actually file it. So we're gonna make sure that the whole entire chain is clear, okay? Marketable title is a company is still going to do a search back that 42 years, but they're going to look and they're going to say, well, the time of a lien only goes back to this amount of time. Let's just say for a credit card lien, it's 15 years. Different liens have different times on them, but typically a mortgage is 30 years back. So they're going to say, okay, well, we see this mortgage. Let's just say it was, 25 years ago that this mortgage was on the property, and it was 4 transfers back. They're going to say, well, it's not really that big of a deal. It was 25 years ago. The chances, okay, so it's a risk game, right? The chances of that mortgage holder coming back and saying, knock, 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 you owe us whatever it is left on this mortgage. They're saying the chances are slim to none. We're going to take that risk. We're going to assume the risk, and we're just going to go ahead and transfer the property because it's hard to get a hold of the mortgage holder. Maybe they can't, find them or find a number. So they're just going to go ahead and transfer. Well, the problem with that is if a bank does come back and knock on the door, somebody's got to answer for that. And unfortunately, it will be the new owner of the property because the property is the collateral for a mortgage. So making sure that those links in the chain are done well and properly and right, and the title work, the legal work is done well and right and proper is really important. So we practice clear title at American Title Solutions to make sure that all of the links in your chain are done right.
But not all companies. Some companies will just offer marketable title.
Yes, yeah. And you can still transfer your property. And again, it's another reason to make sure you have title insurance, because if somebody would come back to you and say, hey, knock, 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 there's a mortgage on this property, you at least have a policy to say, well, I have title insurance, so can you please do some more research and can you fix it? Right. So, yes, there are title companies that will say the chances of that are slim to none, so we're going to assume the risk, and if somebody knocks on the door, then we'll deal with it when it comes.
Insurance will cover it,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah.